All right, I am gonna probably swap the song out because I don't want this song to affect the video. But nevertheless, if you don't know, just in case the song is swapped, they are listening to the Young Miami song, which is Spend That. Basically, it pertains to stealing and putting junk in your go yard bag. Okay, whatever, bullshit song if you ask me. I think she ran out of things to sing and she just came up with whatever the hell she could come up because she knows that people in the ghetto culture, right? They're gonna appreciate this song for what it's not. It is what it is. Now, here's the thing. Do I blame her for making a song? Of course not, because at the end of the day, you are the one that's in control of what it is that you listen to. Is she living the way that she's expressing in the song? Of course, probably not. But she's influencing people to do the total opposite outside of her lifestyle. But these people are there sucking it up as if it's soup on Sunday morning. It is what it is. They're out there getting arrested and being idiots, if you will, and puppets on a string and doing what the song is telling them to do. Meanwhile, they don't even have money for bail money. They're constantly asking for GoFundMe's. So let them do what they want to do. But this video is pertaining to the kids. Why would you allow kids to listen to that type of music? They have no control over what you guys play. And I'm assuming it's a birthday party or something like that. But still, the kids should not be listening to that type of music. Kids are very impressionable at that age. Why would you set these kids up for failure? There's so many songs out there that these kids could be listening to. Billions of songs. But that's the type of music that you choose for these young, impressionable, innocent children to listen to. It says a lot about the adults. Trust me when I tell you. Hmm? It's the weekend, baby. You jackass. So this is fun. Having the cops chase you up and down the place like you playing tag is fun, right? Why don't you big dummies go play tag with one another? How about you go do that? Rather than creating problems and having the cops chase you around. Did you see the stupid kid that stuck his foot out to trip the cop? He's lucky he didn't get arrested as well. This is ridiculous, y'all. You guys are doing too much. Look at the grass. Look at the neighborhood. Why don't you guys formulate some type of coalition and get to cleaning? Why don't you guys clean the yard? Why don't you guys clean up your neighborhoods? Why don't you maybe plant some trees or something? Because this is not it. Running around causing havoc, causing problems. This is not it. And it's unfortunate because I'm pretty certain a lot of these parents, they did not teach these kids anything, as you saw in the last video. And then by the time they hit their teenage years, they're left to fend for themselves and they make terrible decisions. This type of behavior has to stop, okay? It has to stop. It's draining, it's annoying, it's irritating, it doesn't make the culture look good, and in fact, it makes you look like an idiot. And you want to hear something even more funny? Kids their age, right? And even older, guess what? We discovered they can't spell. Is that a surprise? Hell no. They can't spell, and nor the other thing is they can't tell time. Big 5'8", 5'9", grown ass kids, young adults can't tell time. They only know how to read the digital time. If it doesn't say the precise number, they're asked out. You would think that you asked them to score a 10,000 on a SAT. They can't read time. They can't even spell. Cannot write a complete sentence. Do not understand punctuation. Could barely speak and articulate properly. But they're out here wasting time, precious years that should be used for building themselves up. So therefore, by the time they become an adult, life is a lot easier. But they don't do that. Of course not. They waste all of their young years, and by the time they get older, they start to struggle. And struggle then leads to what? Being a bum on the street. refer to them as babies. They look like about between the ages of 9 to 12. They got caught hiding in a store after hours because they wanted to steal e-bikes. First of all, I'm going to say this. What the heck are they even doing outside after hours? Why are they even in a Walmart by themselves? I have a big 16-year-old who's about 6'3", 6 foot, soon to be probably 6'10". Okay? Never been to Walmart by himself. What is wrong with what is wrong with these parents? Why do they allow their why do they not care about these children so much so that they allow these babies to raise themselves? And they know that the influence out there is bad because the influence coming from them is horrible too. But they, for some odd reason, they just don't. I mean, what can I say, right? This is the culture. This is the culture. This is the culture that they accept. The culture that they swear by. What's the other song? Spend that. Steal and put things in your go yard bag. Well, in this case, put things in your Walmart cart. Ridiculous. And like I said before, these parents, they know that their asses are broke. They can't afford certain things. So why would you encourage kids to steal? Because the parents didn't turn out to be shit either. And they ended up having a bunch of kids that they can't support. They allow their kids to grow on the system, and this is the outcome, right? They go around stealing, hurting, unaliving, and just doing things and dibbling and dabbling in things they have no business dibbling and dabbling in. They just do not have the core values and they do not understand the fundamentals of life. It's just go out there and survive and figure it out. Whatever you need, just take it. This is sad within itself. These kids, they're going to have a record if they don't already have a record at this young, tender age. But here's the thing, right? What can you do? If the parents don't care, then what else can you do? When it comes time to choosing people to procreate with, they procreate with any and everybody. And then what's even more worse is the fact that when you try to call them out, they have a whole lot to say. So it is what it is. Let them keep making the same mistakes, but unfortunately, the children are the ones that's going to suffer in the end. Let me know what you thought of this video in the comment section, and also let me know who you think has the most impact on these kids. Do you think it's the parents and their parenting, social media, or friends? Be sure to leave your comments in the comment section. But for now, Tammy Reaction TV signing off.